Hello everyone. So I am going to answer this question for Vanessa. Okay, she asked this one and she asked about okay, my client want her hair bleach. Do I put bleach on her previous bleach hair? The only toner I have is Recon Shade 09V. So she asked what to do or something can help. So here's what I think. So if my client come in today and have this color, so here's the first thing I need to break it out first to see what technique or this is what I say determine hair type first. So when I look at her picture like this, which means this is the picture she want and not the picture her hair. And the picture color she wants is look like this. Here's the picture she wants, right? So when I look at the picture, this one is her hair color. Compared with this one, I can see that it's two things for me to describe. Now, number one that I could say that the end, this part, okay, the end in here, I say it part one. Hi, Paris. Okay, this is color correction, okay? So, when I look at the picture she wants that, like this, that's the picture she wants, and her hair color, it look like this, I need to know that two parts I need to really know about. This is the end, I say is part one. Part 1 of the design color she want and part 2 of the color she want in here. What is different from the design color she want and her current hair right now? What is different? So, which means when I look at that and I can see that two color, that the design color she want and her hair right now is very different. So okay, now her hair is part 1 in here and with part 1 design color, for me, I think is okay, it's similar. It different shade a little bit, but it's similar. So I would not touch the bleach in this part. Alright, Vanessa, if you watched it and you know that this is what I will do, I will not, because your question that should you put the bleach at the end or not. Because when I look at the color, her hair right now, and the design color is like this, it's similar. So do not put bleach at the end. That is my opinion. But now we break it down, the part number 2 in here. Part number 2, her hair color right now, part 2 in here, is black. And in here, part 2 of the design color is brown. Number 1 is brown. Number 2, it has some bleach. Some very chunky bleach showing here and some very fine bleach around here. Alright, so which means when I look at this and I will know the step number 1, I will make part 2 of her hair brown first. Alright, the brown first. Part number 2, I will give the cut, like I will do the highlight to achieve this. So the technique of the highlight in here, it has two techniques. One, if you want it stand out like that one, you can see it's very white and stand out in there. You will do slide. Do slide, not do wavy, no wavy. And if you want that some is very fine and mix between in here, which means some wavy. So that is for you to know that 3 things you need to do. Number 1, make the base color like brown first. In my opinion, I can get like level 60. So for me that I just make it easy and simple and not too complicated. I would take like 60 and then I put 20 volt and I do 1 to 2. So that is how I usually do. 1 to 2. Why? 1 to 2 or 1 and 1.5. If you want to look it more deep and it's more deeper, you do 1 to 2 with the 60. If you want it more brighter, you do 1 to 2. But if you want it deeper, 1 and 1.5. Alright, so when you put that in, put that formula to make this part, don't put at the end, just put in this part to make this, hang on, put in this part to make this part brown first. Alright, and then two way, for me that sometimes, because I used to do that already, I can just do one step. But if you are not often doing that, I suggest you just bring the color base, the brown first, and rinse it out, and then do foil. But I can do that with my way, that I can do foil and then I can bring the base in the same time. If you have experience on it, you can do that way. If you not, you just do the safer way, that just bring the base light first, the formula I just say. Then you will use the bleach to achieve that look with two techniques that I say. The technique number 1, that's slide, and technique number 2, that weavy. Alright, technique weavy but make a little bit fine. Now, when you already bleach, and when you do the bleach, and because why I look at this, I see that it's not very light, just only this part, the slide bleach is kind of like very, very bright. So with that said, it depends on how you do with the bleach. It's fast or slowly. The internet it just disconnect. So if they don't want to spend a lot of money, you just do the outside part. But if you do full head, which means take a little bit longer time for you to do, which means I suggest that you start to do bleach, maybe do 10 volt first, and then pump up peroxide a little bit higher, slowly. Because you do full head, it takes a little bit longer. But if you do half head, and you can start with 20 volt, yeah, 20 volt, you start with 20 volt, something like that. So that is what I explained, and hopefully that you understand and you do that. It will be, yes, this video will be in the group forever. If the admin not delete, it will be in here, Paris. Whenever you want to watch the video, any video of me that you can watch it again, you just go to the search bar, and then you just search my name, and you can see all the video. Okay, Paris? So that's how for you to see the video in this group. So don't worry about that. It will be in here. All right. So just let's recap that, Vanessa. That for me to do this hair, the first of all, I did the look at the color in here, part 1 and part 2 in here, and the design color she want it like that. So part 1 in here is similar with her color. I just save that, I don't touch in. But with this one, that part 2 in here, her hair is black, I bring the base light first. I will do the formula, that 60, the peroxide, that 1.5, all right, 1.5. So I mix with that, and then apply it on. Then I rinse it out, and then I do foil. So the foil to achieve the technique that how she got in here, the technique that she got, that is very stand out with that, which means do the slide, and some is very fine and small, you do wavy. And start with, if you do half head of hair foil, you will start with 20 volt, and then pump up peroxide every 20 minutes, 20 volt first, and the next is with 20-30, and the next will be 30, the next will be 30 and 40, something like that, pump it up. Then after that, when you put it in the bleach, because for me, this is not very light. It's kind of a little bit like light, but it's not that light. It's like caramel thing. So after you apply bleach, you can leave it roughly about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Then you rinse it out, and then towel dry, and then you do the toner. For me, when you keep that to 45 minutes, which means that hair is already light enough. You don't need to worry too much with the toner, because eventually when you bring the base, it light brown already, you mix with some this foil in, it does not show too much brassy, in my opinion, because you can see that how they mix with the foil is very fine in here, and the foil fine, it mixed with the brown hair, it's beautiful and blend, so it does not show too much brassy. Unless if you do a lot of foil and chunky and thick and it's not light enough, it will turn brassy. So in my opinion, if you have you say you have only 0.9V, yes, you just use that toner, I think it's fine. But remember, do brow first, then bleach is light at level 8.5 to 10 to 9. If you bleach, it's still very brassy. The toner you have 0.9V doesn't work. All right. So that's why if you do what I say, bleach it light enough at level 8.5 or 9, then you can use that 0.9V. You apply that on, and I suggest that you that maybe 1 and 1.5, not 1 and 2. So I don't use reckon too much, but that's what in my opinion. Toner is not important. Bleach lighter hair, that light, no, not much brassy, then you can use all type of the toner. So hopefully that you can understand and apply on it, and I think it will work really well, and it look really nice when you do right. If you have any another question, that just let me know. That is what I break it down like that, so you can see part 1, part 2, and you do that, you will see that it's beautiful. And when you do apply toner, like I say, usually if you do the toner, you apply 1 and 1.5, and usually I don't leave the toner too long, so it will be fine. All right, I hope this helped everyone for this, but I let you know that I have free workshop coming soon. If you really want to learn more about color correction or balayage, or color correction or balayage, just let me know so I can share with you the link so you can join the free workshop. But if anyone that if you watch this video and you really want to up your skill to the next level, and I tell you that I did do the training yesterday. Yes, I did the training yesterday with the hair transformation. It is so beautiful and the color is really nice. Here's what I show you how the color is look like. And here's the color of the model here. Yeah, the color like that. Hang on. Yes, this is the model hair before and after. I do with this one, yesterday I do in one section, from that color, go to this color, you see that? And this is the stripe, how it look like, really nice and blonde, it's no brassy. And this is how it look like that. And this is before her face and after her face. That is how for you look. If you watch this video and you really want to know how to do with this kind of technique, I show you, I did go Zoom and I record all of that. If you really want to watch the video step by step, including formula, just comment below for me that hair transformation. Just comment below that hair transformation. Then I will send you the link how for you to watch the video step by step how I did that. All right, so hopefully that you can, if you want to bring your skill to the next level, you can join, you can let me know so I can send that for you to learn. And for me, that I want to say with you all that, because I heard a lot of you just say that you cannot do with this kind, of color in one section like this, in one section that her hair before. And you say that this is her hair after. That is how I do after. And this is how her hair, like the contrast, the blend. You can see the contrast and the blend and the technique. It's no brushy, but the contrast is really nice and blend. So that's what I did yesterday. So if you want to know the technique and want to watch the video, just let me know. Comment transformation below, hair transformation below. So I will send you the link so you can watch video step by step. All right. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you, Paris. All right. Thank you, Paris. Thank you, everyone. So let me know that if you need help, just comment hair transformation below. All right. Have a good day, everyone.